Hello everyone, Mr. Merkich here, and today's part 49 on how to make a Skype tool. And in this video I'm going to show you how to do some cool new stuff, which I've actually had for a long while now, but I think it's time to share that anyway. I know there hasn't been a Skype video in a long time, and that's just because the Skype API went bad. I feel like I showed you everything you needed to know anyway, but this stuff is just some cool little stuff. Kind of, I guess you might even class it as an exploit if you wanted to, if you really wanted to, but yeah, so we're going to be displaying anyone's avatar in your Skype mood, and also the little images, not custom images, but like preset assets within Skype. So if you ever seen if you've ever seen people with like little icons in their mood, that's what I'm talking about. And to do it, it's really simple actually. Like we've done before, when I showed you before the I'm not sure if I'll even find it anymore because it's so messy, the project, but we had it in a, I'll try and find it, we'll just scroll up, it shouldn't be that far up. If you remember the zap button, the little black thing, and also the spinner, and you know how they were HTML tags, so it's kind of along those lines. If I can find the thing, so here we are, here's the zap button. I'm not going to show you any more zap buttons in this video, but there's a lot more different actions and different templates, so you can keep the same line of code here, but all you can do is change the template. Now I can't remember on top of my head, I think you can change the template to a small button, and you can have the action as an add. I believe that's one of the new ones, but there's a whole list of those, and if I can find the file on my PC, I'll leave it in the description with all the different templates, so you can play with that one as well. So it's similar to this, so let's go ahead and find button 45. It shouldn't be too far away. 48. It should be on this page somewhere. Where is it? Alright, so I can't find it anyway, but what we'll do is we'll just make a new thing. So we'll move this out of the way. What we'll do is we'll just copy this one here, it's nice and easy, and we'll use this one. So first of all, we'll go ahead and do the avatar one. So what we do is we'll open this up, and just like before, we use Skype.currentUserProfile, and we use the rich mood text, so because we're going to set some HTML in there, and all we want to do is use a new tag, and this one is, you got to make sure you do the capitals, contact capital A avatar, and then what you can do is you can specify the size. Now because you need to specify it within here, we're having like a speech mark in a string. What you do is just put 2 in more like that to let it know there's the speech mark is supposed to be in the string. And the most common size is 124. Or you can put this, you can have it huge, you can have it small, it's up to you. I'll just have it 100 for now. And after that, you need to specify one more thing, and that is the identity, and that is the name of the person you wish to set the avatar to, and that is also going to be kind of similar, but this time what we're going to do is we'll put the name here, and in order to do that, what we actually need to do is put a break in here of our text box. So what is the number of that? 53. So we'll cut that in there just like that, and also we need to cut the string off, so make sure you add 2 more, so you should have 3 either side. It's probably a little confusing if you don't do too much of this, but 3 either side and you should be good. And we'll just add that in text box. I already forgot, 53 dot text, and then that should be good for setting your avatar. And I won't test it out just yet, I'll quickly go ahead and do the images as well. So we'll copy that over again, except this time we'll bring that in, same thing again, current user profile dot rich mood text, and this time we're going to use a different tag. What we're going to use now is a tag called image, just like the standard image tag in HTML if you know that language, and it's going to be an ID. Now that is going to do the same thing, we'll cut that off, same thing in here. We can also do the same thing where we add the text box in if we really want to. Text box 54, just find it. And now for the ID, what you can do is you can place numbers in there, or there's actually preset things if you know the name of them. Like, let me just start this up. I haven't used it in a while, so I might have to re-allow it because I've closed it all down. But yeah, so here's my account. You can see my current mood is just my website and the thread to the website. What we'll do is wait for the tool to open up, and we'll give this a go. So when that's opened up, we'll go over to the end tab, and this right one here is the avatar. So I'll just use myself for now, and I'll set the avatar, and you can see my mood now has my little image in it, and that's with the 100. I put the size to 100. I think that's 100 by 100 or something like that, but you can change that to whatever you wish. So that's that for that. Now you can put anyone's name you like in here, and it will set as your mood. So I'll use my bot. It doesn't actually have an image, but you'll just see that it sets to the default one because it doesn't have one. So any user you want, you can put it in your avatar. Now you can get creative with this if you want. Maybe you can make a long image, get your friends to set. You can put a rude image, I guess. Now one thing I haven't actually tested is if you set it now, let's say I set it to my name, and I change my actual avatar. I've not tested if this one changes, so you'll have to try that out yourself, and that's up to you. So now for the ID one, what you can do, I don't actually have a good memory of some of the ones, but you can have strings like underscore button. That probably won't be one. I don't actually can't remember any on the top of my head, but mainly I use the numbers. Now there's a specified range. Usually it was 40,000, if that's going to be one, and you can see there's some there, and I believe it went up to like 40,800, somewhere in between there. Oh, so there's even one there. So anywhere between those two numbers, maybe even more. Now let's check if 41,000 has any, and it doesn't. So it's sort of the same sort of range. So we'll go 40,320. And you'll see there'll be a little icon there. So you can loop through all these numbers, you can pick any random number you want, and there's usually an icon there, and you see that's the little verified sign. So maybe you can trick people into thinking you're verified and things like that. Now there is actually one like Skype verified or something, the actual string, but I can't remember them on the top of my head. Again, if I can find the text file, I'll put it in the description of the video as well, just so you can have more knowledge on things that are available. And again, so that's a few really nice little things. So there's that little verified icon. You can put the avatars in and things like that, and it's something that people actually like quite a lot, and it's pretty cool. So all your friends will be like, how do you do that? I know when I first put this on, I got a lot of messages, how did I do it? That's it really. So that's it for the video. One thing I want to say is I don't take any credit for this. I didn't actually personally find it. It's just some of the people who found the stuff sent it to me way back when they first found it. So that's it really. I've had this for about a year or 2 years now, and I just think it's time everyone should know anyway. It's not really a big secret anymore, and it's kind of cool as well. It'll give you something new to look in a tool, because there isn't really much else you can actually do. So that's it really. If you did like the Skype videos, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll potentially make more in the near future. So I'll see you next time.